Well, it's back-to-back wins for the Edmonton Oilers, and tonight in convincing fashion, 7-2 the final over in Pittsburgh, as I'm pleased to be joined by Joaquin Gage. And when you look at the score sheet, Joaquin, I think that kind of gives you the premise of tonight's hockey game. 6 different goal scorers for Edmonton, including 11 different players registering at least 1 point.
Yeah, and the one thing I really like about this game, if we look back to those early leads that the Oilers had and them slipping away, they just, the whole night, they didn't let their foot off the gas pedal once. Stifling defense, not allowing the Pittsburgh Penguins to get any momentum at all with anything, and then just taking advantage of mistakes that frankly were generated by strong forechecking, good structure through the neutral zone, a real perfect game by the Edmonton Oilers. And it's nice to see the Oilers show up and the other team not have an answer, because I think we've seen the roles kind of reversed over the last few weeks.
And it really was a feel-good period for a pair of Oilers in that second period. Kailer Yamamoto scores his 5th of the season, scores his first goal since January 9th. And how about Devin Shore? Scores his first goal in the NHL in this campaign. And during this latest call-up, all you can really hear from him is the gratitude and appreciation for the moment he has with Edmonton.
Well, I can say I have first-hand knowledge of that gratitude of going to the minors and coming back. It's a lovely flight back up to the big club. But Devin Shore, just a consummate professional. Like you watch just highlights from down in Bakersfield. He's not wallowing in tears because he's not with the big club. He's using every opportunity to better himself and be ready. And that goal, that's a hard pass on your forehand, and he buried it. Great goal for him. You saw his reaction in the dressing room, just to be part of something too for, I hate to say bottom 6 with guys, because it's a team and you need everyone, but when you contribute, it makes you just feel a little bit more part of something special.
All right, how about the Oilers captain, Connor McDavid? 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points, 109 points, Joaquin, in just 59 games so far this season, establishes a new career high in goals. He was on his game right from the drop of the puck.
I've been sitting around trying to think of words to describe Connor McDavid, and I'm just going to go with hockey savant. I don't know if that's been used yet, but I'm doing it tonight. Maybe it's the leather jacket, probably a little more of Connor McDavid. But again, we saw what he was able to do, down 1 goal, create something basically out of nothing. And like I said, it's so infectious when you have your big dog doing special things out there. And I think it just filtered through the whole lineup.
Connor McDavid improves to 5-3-3 against Sidney Crosby, and the Pittsburgh Penguins has 22 points against his childhood idol in those 11 games. Simply remarkable stuff. And Joaquin, we know that the March 3rd trade deadline is fast approaching. Does an effort like this kind of signify to you that this team is trying to communicate to the guys upstairs, saying, hey, we're ready for a big push come April, May, and June? All
you can do as a hockey player sometimes, depending on your role, is make the decisions tough for the upper staff and what they want to do. I was making fun of this time of year because it's kind of funny. I would have said if you go to the airport and see certain guys, they might have 3 suitcases full of clothes because they don't know what's going to happen. It's a very tough time actually for a hockey player, because especially when you go out on a road trip, the possibilities of you not coming back to where you're comfortable with or where you live, it's very hard, and you hate to see guys go. And I think tonight, when you see that full team effort, that's a group saying, you know what, guys, we hear this noise outside. We hear the talk about bringing more people in. I think we can do something special with the guys we got, and that was a key sign, going up against a Pittsburgh Penguins hungry team and just dominating them.
And it was a complete team effort from the Edmonton Oilers to kick off this quick 2-game road trip in convincing fashion. Next up, the Blue Jackets over in Columbus for a Saturday matinee.